What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Ascend Hyperion, and today on First Look we're checking out a Highground remake made by 8 separate forgers. Now before I go any further, please keep in mind that this is still very much a work in progress, and you'll notice some of that stuff as we fly through the map here. The lighting is not 100% complete. You will notice that shadows are not baking properly, and the lighting in most parts of the map looks a little bland, or dull, or just lacking in general. What's more, there is still much detail to be added to the map, but even with that in mind, there is an incredible amount of detail present on this incomplete version. I'm going to go ahead and list off the 8 forgers involved in this project. In no particular order, they are Foge, Delta V, Dark Death, Portaleer, Sarizon, Chub, NZ07, Kabe, and TheRunnerUp 32. This is an incredible group of forgers, some of which you may recognize from previous videos on the channel, and several other members of this group have maps and matchmaking currently. Now even by this point you're wondering, alright Ascend, this looks nice and all, but why are you featuring this incomplete version of Highground? Well, this is, even in an incomplete form, one of the best versions of Highground in Halo 5 I have ever seen. The attention to detail and accuracy is on a minute level here. It's almost one for one, it feels, and there's nothing out of place. And what I really like is that they're being very careful about making sure they replicate all the geometry they can to a T. At the base level of any map, geometry is what defines the space, and if you can nail the geometry on a remake, building upon your aesthetic is so much easier because people are going to instantly recognize, oh, this is Highground. You could apply this to any map. You could apply it to the Snowbound remake featured previously, remakes of the Pit, any map. If the geometry is pretty spot on, people will know what space they're in. You just have to deliver on the aesthetic. And as you can see here, there is some great delivery so far. Now I spoke with Foge directly on the team's progress on the map, and he says you can expect to see a playable version released within a week or so. I told him I'm not going to hold anybody to that, but that's just the projected date. What's more, the team is making sure they incorporate some of the classic Highground gimmicks into the map, like the gate in one of the spawns that can be opened on a joint, or the primary gate that's opened using a switch. Everything that made Highground Highground will be there. Without saying or promising too much, this map is going places, at the very least. Be sure to keep your eyes out for when this map officially drops, and leave your ideas and comments below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, it helps me out and I really appreciate it. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.